Hello and very welcome everyone to this session of the current affairs of 31st January 2025. In today's session, we are going to start and we are going to discuss the things that could be asked in the upcoming exams. So let's start. Before we start, the images, text and other materials used in our presentations are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners. If you are the owner and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the same. So first news that we have with us is IRDAI limits senior citizens health premium hike to 10% annually. IRDAI introduces new directives to protect senior citizens from steep health insurance premium increases. Insurers cannot raise premiums for individuals aged 60 and above by more than 10% per year without IRDAI approval. The move aims to keep health insurance affordable and accessible for the elderly. This regulation is effective immediately and applies to all health insurance providers in India. The decision is expected to provide financial stability for seniors relying on fixed incomes. So, if we talk about the regulatory body of insurance in our country that introduces a new directives to protect the senior citizens from any health insurance premium increment, and this particular one is for the people who are aged 60 and above by more than 10% per year without IRDAI approval. So the insurance they have, they cannot increase the hike in the particular payment or any particular EMI that they need to pay by 10% per year without the approval of IRDAI. So they need to take the approval from the authority. And the move is to keep the health insurance affordable and accessible for the elderly people. So that is why this move has been taken. So do remember that the premium hike of 10% annually has been stopped, and IRDAI is looking if anyone is applying it or not, or increasing more than 10%. Economic Survey 2025, Nirmala Sitharaman tables the 2024-2025 report. The Economic Survey 2024-2025 projects India's GDP growth at 6.4% for financial year 25. It highlights stable inflation and strong trade performance as key economic indicators. The report emphasizes efforts to attract foreign direct investment in manufacturing and technology sectors. It provides a comprehensive analysis of India's economic performance and future outlook. The survey serves as a crucial document for policymakers and economists to understand India's economic trajectory. So, a day before the budget is presented in the parliament, it is an annual thing that the economic survey is to be presented. And in 2025, the economic survey was presented by Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister of our country. And under that, the 6.4 GDP growth of the projection was given for the financial year 25. So all these things are related to this one. Article 224A, appointing retired judges as ad hoc judges in high courts. So Article 224A allows the appointment of retired judges as ad hoc judges in high courts. The Chief Justice of the High Court can request a retired judge to serve with the President's consent. Ad hoc judges receive allowances determined by the President. They possess the same jurisdiction, powers and privileges as regular High Court judges during their tenure. However, these appointments are temporary and do not make them permanent High Court judges. So if we talk about the ad hoc judges, so do remember that under Article 224A, if there is a requirement at any time in any High Court, the Chief Justice of that High Court can request to add some more judges, and these ad hoc judges will be the retired judges who had already served in the high courts. And during their tenure as a high court judge, the powers, the jurisdiction, and privileges will be as similar to the high court judge. And they are not a permanent high court judge, but they are just taking care of the work, that is the extra work they have, and that is under Article 224A. High Court comes under Article 240. Empowering women in Odisha. The Subhadra scheme and IIM Sambalpur's role. The Subhadra scheme is a flagship initiative by Odisha's Women and Child Development Department. It aims to empower women through financial support, digital literacy, and access to social safety nets. The scheme was launched as a BJP poll promise ahead of the 2024 Odisha elections. It focuses on improving the socio-economic conditions of women and their families. IIM Sambalpur is involved in supporting and enhancing the scheme's implementation. So, do remember that empowering women in Odisha, the Subhadra scheme is related to it. Recently, the similar scheme was also launched in Haryana, that is Lado Lakshmi Yojana, and that was related to providing a financial assistance for the woman aged between 10 to 45 and who belongs to the below poverty line in Haryana. So that was recently launched, and on the other side in Odisha, the Subhadra scheme is launched. NPCI implements stricter UPI rules from February 1st, 2025. So NPCI announces new compliance measures for UPI transactions effective 1st February 2025. UPI transaction IDs must now be strictly alphanumeric with special characters prohibited. The changes aim to enhance security and improve transactions efficiency in India's digital payment ecosystem. This update is expected to ensure uniformity across all UPI transactions. The new rules will affect all UPI service providers and users in India. So do remember that NPCI implements stricter UPI rules from February 1st, 2025, and this is to prohibit any kind of particular scam or any kind of digital thing to be not done, or any kind of particular things happen to the people and their saved money. So to update that, the NPCI has implemented stricter UPI rules. Tata Steel develops India's first hydrogen transport pipes. Tata Steel becomes the first Indian company to develop hydrogen complaint pipes. The pipes are specifically designed for transporting hydrogen as a clean energy source. The innovation aligns with India's national hydrogen mission and global sustainability goals. The development is expected to support India's transition to clean energy. Tata Steel's achievement marks a significant milestone in the country's clean energy sector. So do remember, Tata Steel develops India's first hydrogen transport pipes, and this is done by the Tata Steel. Rajesh Nirvan appointed as Director General of Bureau of Civil Aviation Security (BCAS). Senior IPS Officer Rajesh Nirvan appointed as the Director General of BCAS. The appointment was approved by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet (ACC). Nirvan will assume charge under the Ministry of Civil Aviation. His tenure will continue until further orders from the government. This appointment is crucial for overseeing aviation security measures in India. So do remember, Rajesh Nirvan appointed as the Director General of Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, and he is an IPS officer, and now he will be taking care of the securities of the civil aviation areas. World Neglected Tropical Disease Diseases Day 2025. So World Neglected Tropical Diseases Day is observed annually on 30th January. The day commemorates the launch of the first WHO roadmap for NTDs and the 2012 London Declaration. What are NTDs? Neglected tropical disease. It highlights global efforts to combat diseases affecting vulnerable populations. The theme for 2025 is Unite, Act and Eliminate NTDs. This observance serves as a call to action for the global health community to address NTDs. So first of all, if we talk about the entities, so there are a lot of disease that are ignored and that are neglected in our environment, in our ecosystem. And to create awareness related to these diseases, which are fatal and which are having issue with the vulnerable population of our world. So these diseases have to be called and try to eliminate them. And for that purpose, the theme is for 2025 is Unite, Act and Eliminate Entities. If we discuss about the 2024, in 2024, the neglected tropical disease that was declared was Noma disease. BIMTech launches BIMcoin, India's first campus blockchain currency. So Birla Institute of Management Technology, that is BIMTech, introduces BIMcoin, a blockchain-powered digital currency. BIMcoin is designed for secure and efficient transactions within the campus. This launch makes BIMTech the first business school in India to implement such technology. The initiative follows a similar project by IIT Madras. BIMcoin represents a forward-thinking approach to integrating blockchain technology in academic environments. So that's about the BIMTech, and BIMTech has launched the BIMcoin, India's first campus blockchain currency, and that is done by the Birla Institute of Management and Technology, and it is a follow-up project that was earlier started by IIT Madras. According to the new IRDAI directive, what is the maximum annual percentage increase allowed for health insurance premiums for senior citizens aged 60 and above without IRDAI approval? 5%, 10%, 15%, or 20%? And the correct answer for this question is B option, 10%. Let's read more about it. So the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India has introduced a new directive that limits the annual increase in health insurance premiums for individuals aged 60 and above to a maximum of 10% without IRDAI approval. This measure is designed to protect senior citizens from steep premium hikes and ensure that health insurance remains affordable and accessible for the elderly population. The regulation is effective immediately and applies to all health insurance providers in India, aiming to provide financial stability for seniors who often rely on fixed incomes. So the correct answer for this question will be 10%. What is the projected GDP growth rate for India in financial year 25 according to the Economic Survey 2024-2025? Options are 5.8%, 6.2%, 6.4%, or 6.7%. So if we talk about this one, so answer will be 6.4%. Let's see more on this. So according to the Economic Survey 2024-2025 tabled by Nirmala Sitharaman, India's GDP growth is projected at 6.4% for financial year 25, fiscal year 2024-2025. This projection is a key highlight of the report and provides insight into the expected economic performance of the country in the coming fiscal year. So correct answer is 6.4%. According to Article 224A, who has the authority to request a retired judge to serve as an ad hoc judge in a high court? Options are President of India, the Chief Justice of India, the Chief Justice of the High Court, or the Governor of the state. So according to the question, the correct answer is option C, the Chief Justice of the High Court. So under Article 224A, if there is a requirement to add some more judges as per the requirement or as per the cases, so High Court Chief Justice can request to add more judges who are already retired into the system, and those will be called ad hoc judges. So Article 224A states that the Chief Justice of a High Court can request a retired judge to serve as an ad hoc judge in the High Court with the consent of the President. This provision allows for temporary appointments to address judicial backlogs or shortages without making permanent appointments. The Chief Justice of the High Court is best positioned to assess the need for additional judges and identify suitable retired judges for these temporary roles. So correct answer is C option, the Chief Justice of the High Court. What is the primary aim of the Subhadra scheme in Odisha? Options are to provide digital literacy to women, to offer financial support to women, to improve access to social safety nets for women, all of the above. So, correct answer for this question, that is Subhadra scheme, is D option, all of the above. Let's see more about this Subhadra scheme. So the Subhadra scheme, launched by Odisha's Women and Child Development Department, aims to empower women through multiple means. It specifically focuses on providing financial support, digital literacy, and access to social safety nets. The scheme comprehensive approach targets the overall socio-economic improvement of women and their families in Odisha. Therefore, the correct answer is D option. All of the above, as it encompasses all the key aspects of the scheme's objective. So I hope this point is very clear, and Subhadra scheme is related to Odisha. And recently another women empowerment scheme, that was Lado Lakshmi Yojana, was from Haryana. When will the new NPCI compliance measures for UPI transactions take effect? Options are 1st January 2025, 1st February 2025, 1st March 2025, or 1st April 2025. So in this case, the NPCI has applied the new measures for the more rigid type of transactions in UPI, that is from February 1, 2025. Let's see more about it. So the text clearly states that NPCI announces new compliance measures for UPI transactions effective 1st February 2025. This date marks the implementation of stricter UPI rules, including the requirement for alphanumeric transaction IDs without special characters. The changes are aimed at enhancing security and improving transactions efficiency in India's digital payments ecosystem. So correct answer is B option. Which company has become the first in India to develop hydrogen compliant pipes? Options are SAIL, JSW Steel, Tata Steel, and Jindal Steel. So I guess you have figured out the answer, because this is the one of the best company in our country and best in steel. The answer is Tata Steel. So Tata Steel has become the first Indian company to develop hydrogen compliant pipes. These pipes are specifically designed for transporting hydrogen as a clean energy source, aligning with India's national hydrogen mission and global sustainability goals. This achievement marks a significant milestone in India's clean energy sector and is expected to support the country's transition to clean energy. Recently, Tata Power, they also got the project to enhance the power system of the Jewar International Airport. Remember that. Who has been appointed as the new Director General of the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, BCAS. Options are Rajesh Kumar, Suresh Prabhu, Rajesh Nirvan, Ajay Singh. So, correct answer for this one will be C option, Rajesh Nirvan. Let's see more about it. So, Senior IPS Officer Rajesh Nirvan has been appointed as the Director General of the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security. The appointment was approved by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet, and Nirvan will assume charge under the Ministry of Civil Aviation. His tenure will continue until the further orders from the government, making this a crucial appointment for overseeing aviation security measures in India. So, correct answer is Rajesh Nirvan. When is World Neglected Tropical Disease Day observed annually? Options are 1st January, 15th January, 30th January, or 14th February. So, correct answer for this question will be 30th January. Let's see more about it. So, World Neglected Tropical Disease Day is observed annually on 30th January. This date was chosen to commemorate the launch of the first WHO roadmap for NTDs and the 2012 London Declaration. The day serves as a global platform to raise awareness about neglected tropical diseases and highlight the efforts being made to combat these diseases that predominantly affect vulnerable populations in various parts of the world. So, correct answer is 30th January. Which educational institution has launched India's first campus blockchain currency called BIM Options are IIT Madras, Birla Institute of Management Technology, Indian Institute of Management, or Delhi University. So, correct answer for this question will be answer is B, that is Birla Institute of Management Technology, that is BIMTech. Let's see more about it. So, Birla Institute of Management Technology, that is BIMTech, has introduced BIMCoin, making it the first business school in India to implement a blockchain powered digital currency for campus transactions. This initiative follows a similar project by IIT Madras but specifically positions BIMTech as the pioneer among business schools in the country to adopt such technology. BIMCoin is designed for secure and efficient transactions within the campus, representing a forward thinking approach to integrating blockchain technology in academic environments. So, correct answer is BIMTech. And that's it in this session. I hope you learned a lot of things from this session that will help you in your upcoming exams. I will meet you in the next session. Till then, bye bye and thank you.